If you've ever visited the UK, it is hard to miss the fact that they drive on the left. But you would be astonished to that not only UK but about 76 countries drives on the left. Altogether they comprise of 35% of the world population. Ever wondered why this is? Why did the UK and most of these countries choose to drive on the left? The answer to this question is a rather long and complicated one. Let us explain. The practice of driving on the left dates to the pre-cars times. It all started in the Middle Ages, and perhaps even further back. During those times people used to travel by horses. There was always the risk of being attacked while traveling. Since most people are right-handed, they tended to travel on the left to keep their sword fighting hand free. In case of attack, swordsmen preferred to keep to the left so their right arm would be nearer to an opponent. Also, to reduce the chance of the sword hitting other people, they used to mount it on the left, so that they can easily pull it out with their right hand in case of attack. Also, it was convenient to climb up and down from the horse from left side. There is some evidence that this practice of riding on the left may have even dated as far as ancient Greece and Rome. For instance, in 1300 AD, Pope Boniface VIII declared that all the pilgrims traveling to Rome should keep to the left. So, how did people ever switch to the right? Well, it turns out in France, Napoleon preferred to ride on the right, as he was left-handed himself. Also, after the French Revolution, the whole country switched to the right. On the other hand, in Germany, Hitler also preferred the right side. In fact, Hitler forced Czechoslovakia and Austria to switch to right-hand driving. However, since Britain resisted both Napoleon and Hitler, the country never switched to the right. One country that did not have to make the switch, however, was America. Although the US started out riding on the left, just as in England, the country started driving on the right side of the road since colonial times. At that time the country saw the use of large wagons that were drawn by several pairs of horses. These wagons had no driver's seat, and the driver sat on the horse at the rear left. Driving to the right meant that the driver could see oncoming traffic, and it also made it less likely that it would steer into a ditch. Although this has been the practice since colonial times, it wasn't until 1792 and 1804 respectively that Pennsylvania and New York made it official by regulating it, and many states then followed their example. But the practice was cemented when Henry Ford put the Model T steering wheel on the left-hand side of the car. The mass production of affordable cars then saw many countries change their rules. Meanwhile in the UK, the massive wagons like US weren't popular. Instead, vehicles in Britain were smaller and the seat for the driver was set up behind the horses. As most people are right-handed, the driver would sit to the right of the seat in order to keep his right hand free. This ensured that people kept driving to the left. In addition, 18th century London saw the introduction of a traffic law to make all vehicles on London Bridge keep to the left. This was in an effort to reduce collisions. The rule was then incorporated into the Highway Act of 1835. It was later adopted throughout the country, making left-handed driving mandatory in Britain. The 20th century saw an attempt to harmonize road laws in Europe, leading to a shift in right-hand driving. But that didn't affect the UK and most of its colonies like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, etc. At that time, if the world had chosen a particular side globally, imagine how convenient it would have been today for people traveling internationally, and also for the car manufacturers to manufacture and distribute same cars throughout the world. Well, that's it for today's video. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Thank you.